Alright, we have episode 3 of the Chivas expansion team here on NBA2K26. Unfortunately, I have some very, very bad news. Somehow, this file got corrupted. I don't know if it's just 2K who need to fix my NBA, specifically when it comes to expansion teams. I'm not sure why it happened, if it's just this expansion team, and if I try another one it'll work properly, or if it's just all expansion teams in general that just have a weird bug within them. But it sucked. I had to delete so much gameplay. I mean, I had gone into like season 10, season 8, something like that. As you guys are seeing right here, this is our first championship. I'm just gonna be playing the stuff that I did decide to keep, but basically what ended up happening was I couldn't play games. To keep it simple, I could not play games. I could have gone ahead and just continued to make episodes simulating games, kind of how we did with the Golden State Warriors one, but I couldn't even play the finals. I couldn't do anything. I would have to sim to the very last seconds just to jump in there and get the cutscene, like right here with Zion Williams lifting the championship trophy in the finals MVP. But when it came to playing, anytime there was a cutscene, anytime it went out of bounds and then we were trying to pass it back in inbounds, my game would completely freeze. It was just horrible. I would try a different save on my NBA, everything would work perfectly. My career was working great, my team was working great, so it was literally just this expansion team save, which somehow got corrupted, somehow got messed up, and it not only wasn't fun to play, it just wasn't fun anymore because I couldn't play. I was losing so much film that I wanted. Everything was going to be simulated. I wanted this to be a long-term career mode where I'm constantly playing different matches, slowly building up the team and whatnot. But unfortunately, it just stopped working. Also, I don't know if this is just, again, with expansion teams or not, but none of the progress of points, of assists got tracked. We only had our highest points per game, never like the total throughout the whole career, if that makes sense. I was going to go individually and do it, but I had saw that there was an option within 2K that would save it, so I decided to trust it. I didn't write down any of the data or points or whatever, trusting that 2K's game would actually work. It didn't save a single bit, so based on my estimate, based throughout the game, our top scorer of all time would have been Zion Williams or Anthony Edwards, who we were able to bring. I mean, we had some phenomenal players, J-Dub, Jay Williams, Alexander Czar. We were able to bring a lot of good players. It was a really good expansion team rebuild, but unfortunately, due to 2K's game not saving the stats, not allowing me to play, everything just being super buggy, this is going to be the last and final episode. So we're just going to go ahead and simulate as far as we can, become the team with the most trophies, and call it an end. Unfortunately, that's just what we're going to have to do. I really did want to carry out this expansion team build for many months. I mean, I was simulating about, not even one whole season per episode, so it was going to be a long journey, but that was going to make it exciting. It was going to have a lot of storylines, a lot of, building up players and our draft picks, all of that. It was going to be a very fun expansion team career mode, but unfortunately, well, I hate to say it, but 2K sucks. Couldn't even play. It glitched out. I deleted all the clips of it glitching out. I was just frustrated, so I just instantly deleted it. So I have like no clips of the gameplay. And I just have a couple of random clips that, you guys can kind of see Zach Levine being able to become champion, us winning the championships. We won multiple NBA Cups as well, but just unfortunate that we weren't able to fulfill this expansion team career mode to the fullest. It had so much potential. I mean, I was having so much fun, not only playing but also filming for this expansion team. my NBA career mode, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, just unfortunately, it just really sucked. Oh yeah, whenever someone took a shot, it would freeze. I mean, it was just horrible. I tried searching up ways, resetting the licenses, deleting and installing the app. I deleted other apps in order to give myself more space, just in case if there was like some random update or just NBA needed space. I cleaned out my PS5 to see if it was like a problem within the physical PS5. I mean, I did everything. I tried everything. It just didn't work, unfortunately. And again, I tried like other drives. Like I went back to the Golden State Warriors save and played like for 5 minutes. Everything worked perfectly fine. So yeah, it seemed as though it wasn't a problem of the PS5, of space, of other games, of maybe not even of the game itself. Just this specific save with the Chivas, it sucked. It just got glitched. Didn't count any of the stats, and again, it was just super laggy when it came to playing. So unfortunately, it is going to come to an end. We're going to go ahead and simulate as far as we can right now, just so we can complete the goal of being the team with the most championships. So at the moment, we sit with 5 championships, 5 conference championships, 6 division titles, and 7 playoff appearances within 7 seasons. I did end up getting a clip right here of just how laggy it is. Look, you guys can go ahead and see it freezes right there, and then it works. But I mean, it would just be a pain in the butt to either be commentating and playing with all that glitching, or having to edit every little glitch out. It was just a pain in the butt. Anytime we shot, anytime it went out of bounds, it just sucked tremendously. Can't remember if I shot right here, just so you guys can kind of see freezes as well. So it was just a horrible experience overall. So very unfortunate. It's right there, freezes again, that we had to go ahead and cancel it because of something so dumb like that. I could keep it going, but I really wanted to play. I really wanted for it to be like my true save. With the Warriors, it was kind of like just add a bunch of good players, simulate, everything works out nice. It's a quick little rebuild. This one, I really wanted to build towards every little achievement, every little win, everything, right? Have it be a lot harder of a rebuild in the sense of getting players, moving up the rankings, of doing whatever, etc. But unfortunately, we weren't able to get it. It's right here. We are able to get another championship. This would be our 6th in franchise history, and would also go ahead and be a 6-peat for us. As you guys can see, Anthony Edwards right there on the bench. Zach LaVine still with us. So that man's just stacking up chips. He hasn't been playing much. In fact, I don't think he is playing at all, but Zach LaVine stacking up those rings. He wasn't able to win them anywhere else. He is able to get them here, so he's going to keep staying. Same with J-Dub, Zion Williams, Anthony Edwards. We're definitely able to revive the career of Zion Williams here at Chivas, so that was a good success for us, as he's going to go ahead and be named Finals MVP yet again. So throughout deleting a lot of the clips, I did lose some of the championship clips, but it's whatever. Zach LaVine, 6 championships for now. I thought this was the 7th championship, but I guess I deleted it instead. This is the playoff run for the 8th championship, which we were successfully able to win in order to become a 8-peat team, which is very, very nice. Unfortunately, again, I could jump into the game, but it would just glitch, or I'd have to try to just jump in the last couple of seconds in order to get that little cutscene at the end. But we are now left with 8 championships. On the other hand, we have Boston with 18, so 10 more to catch up, 11 to overtake them. Alright, we have another NBA Finals, this time against the Boston Celtics, the team that we are trying to overtake with championships in order to become the team with the most NBA championships. Apart from that, we are already the team with the most NBA Cups. I haven't been showing them, but we have been winning a lot of NBA Cups. I think we've only lost 2 or 3 throughout the last couple of seasons, so you guys can do the math. We have more than enough NBA Cups to be able to crown ourselves the team with the most. And, well, conference championships, division titles, we are not going to worry about that. We want the big guns, and that is the NBA championships, as we're going to go ahead and hop in right here with 3 seconds left. We're going to go ahead and see a little bit more of glitchiness from this game that, again, unfortunately, ruined the save for me. Sure, I could have kept playing, could have kept going through it with this, but it just was not enjoyable anymore when my screen freezes for 3 seconds just to make a dumb little pass. I mean, it's absolute silly, but there it is. Able to sweep the Celtics in the finals. They're trying to get their 19th championship, but we deny them of that. It's just like that. We are able to get another championship to our name. That is our 9th, I believe, which means we are now 10 away from being able to call ourselves most decorated NBA team of all time. And of course, if we continue to win NBA Cups, whether we show them or not, that's going to continue to add to our accolades. And of course, we keep making NBA Finals. We keep winning conference finals in order to make the finals, which means we keep winning. So, end of the day, as long as we get to those 19 NBA Finals, we will be the team with the most trophies, with the most everything, whether you guys like it or not. We're just going to mark it down like that. Simple. So we're going to go ahead and see who wins Finals MVP, and it is going to go ahead and be the man holding the NBA championship right there, Anthony Edwards, winning Finals MVP. And now we keep moving forward. Another Finals against Boston, easily able to sweep them once again. Zion Williams this time able to win Finals MVP, and now we have Zach LaVine at 10 NBA champions. He is probably the greatest player to never touch the court because he hasn't played in I don't even know how long, but he keeps winning chips. Is right here, Anthony Edwards, another Finals MVP, and that's another chip for Zach LaVine, is in the Finals once again, facing off against the Boston Celtics. And once again, we beat them as Zion Williams, Finals MVP. It's like, you know, Zion and Edwards just switching between each other as Eduardo Garcia is heading out. He was our second ever pick. He is retiring. His time is up. He was able to win multiple chips, but he believes his time is up. And while this one's going to be a tough one, as Zion Williams, Anthony Edwards, those guys have been carrying us. Jalen Williams, all retiring alongside Manuel Alvarez. This man was our very first draft pick, first ever. So that's something to also put in the history books, as all of those gentlemen will go ahead and get their jerseys retired here with Chivas de Gualadajara, as we now have another NBA Finals, switching up the opponent, this time with the Bucks, but the result stays the same, and it is Henderson Sr., Finals MVP, and Sexton still at the team since Season 1. Same with Walker, and of course our good luck charm that doesn't touch the court but is still here, Zach LaVine. All three of them 14-time NBA champions here since day one, as we now are able to beat the Knicks. Walker, day one, he's been here now, able to call himself a Finals MVP, as this season Keontae George is going to go ahead and retire, but that does not matter as we continue winning, and we add another championship to our accolades, as Walker unfortunately retiring, 16-time NBA champion alongside Coward and Dan Green, as well as CJ Bryant. Everyone except Dan Green will go ahead and get their jerseys retired. Of course, that one from Walker hurts the most. I would have wished that he could have stayed alongside Zach LaVine and Sexton, but his time was up. Sexton, Zach LaVine, both still here, currently 16-time champions, and Zach LaVine is 48 years old, so that guy just wants to stack up chips as he wins yet another Cliff James Finals MVP. That guy also won a lot of MVPs. You have this guy right here, Gale Yard, retiring. Doesn't mean anything crazy to me, because we keep winning. It is Harrison who this time wins Finals MVP, and we have now tied up with the Boston Celtics. Again, we don't have the same conference championships, division titles, playoff appearances, all of that, but we have the same number of NBA championships. Zach LaVine, Colin Sexton, here since day one, 18 championships, and in this final season, they could go ahead and get their 19th, as we have this guy also winning 18 alongside Zach LaVine and Sexton. First round pick, first overall pick, and now he retires, and his jersey will also be retired alongside with him. And in this final season, we were able to pull off something that even the Golden State Warriors in our last rebuild couldn't go and do, and that is an 82-0 record alongside all the victories in the NBA Cup. So we're probably at a 80-something plus, 83 plus wins within a season, plus all the playoffs is here tonight. This is going to be our final match. We lead the series, and in this final 21 seconds, we can go ahead and put an end to this career mode. Once again, I apologize for having to end it so early, but it's just so damn laggy. It's just so trash. None of the stats are keeping up. It is horrible. But we have done it. We're going to go ahead and put Zach LaVine and Sexton, who both of them probably have not touched the court in over a decade, especially LaVine. That I am almost for sure about. And we're going to have to instantly cause a dead ball in order for them to be able to get subbed in quick enough. We're going to go ahead and force it right there. We see Zach LaVine, Sexton. They've been here since day one. And now, in the final match of this career mode, this expansion team, my NBA career mode, they are here. And they are looking to get their 19th championship. Been here since day one, and they're going to close out on the final day of franchise history. It was unfortunate that the way this all happened, with the filming and all that, but nevertheless, we'll hopefully see one more three from LaVine. And there it is. They actually counted Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine, however you pronounce the name, hasn't probably shot a ball inside of a real court, inside of a real game in ages. But in his final shot with Chivas de Gualadajara, he hits it. It was already secured, but just in case you needed one more confirmation, that three-pointer from Zach LaVine in order to make this 19th championship official. Just like that, we have caught up to the likes of the Boston Celtics, and not only that, overcame them in championship titles. I do believe we left the Warriors with 20 titles, so they do have more titles, but the thing is, we got 19 in a row over there. The Boston Celtics were able to beat them in the finals. Over here, we got 19 in a row. No one was able to stop us. Even this freaking lag on the team wasn't able to stop us. As we see James right here, the MVP, handing the NBA championship to the legend of this team, Zach LaVine. Been here for I don't know how many years, freaking almost 20 plus. And he has been able to win yet another championship this season. Barbosa retires his jersey, also retiring. Zach LaVine is still on the team, so is Sexton. So if we were to come back, they would still be with us as 19-time champions. But for now, that is going to be the end of the Chivas career mode. 19 championships, 19 conference championships, 20 division titles, and 21 conference appearances. Once again, I apologize that we had to end it this quickly. I know you guys saw a little bit of clips right there with the lag. It was just super frustrating with the recording, with filming, with all of that. So I hope you guys understand. And I'll definitely be able to make another career, another save with a real team, just so this little bug doesn't happen, hopefully. Maybe I try another expansion team and hope that this little bug doesn't happen, because it is a lot of fun to take your own team and bring them to the top. It's a whole lot better than starting off with a team that's already in the NBA. But hey, nothing we can do. I hope you guys still enjoyed this little save. Three episodes. We zoomed by them. We did plan on having this take a little bit longer, have a lot more episodes, be a little bit more in depth, especially compared to the Golden State Warriors save. But things happen for a reason. We'll leave it in the hands of God. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys all later.